morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Napoleon Total, and today we're back with another enlisted, no. Shogun 2, Scramble for the Far East Dutch Campaign video. This is episode 13. And in the last turn, we just declared war on the British. Now the British are, I don't know what they're doing. Looks like they're actually preparing to invade us, or attack us back, because we just took Harmina from them. The United States is moving away because we took that city from, yeah, so that's interesting. The United States is gonna help us out, I think. Russia, France, Joseon Kingdom. I'm not yet launching my invasion of Korea yet, because, well... Okayama, want the peace treaty. Yes, I gladly accept your peace treaty. You just deal with the British for now. The Okayama likes me because I haven't declared war on them. That means no casualties against them. And two, what is going on is simply that I'm at war with the British, and they really love that. All these provinces say they have problems, but yet they don't have problems, so I have no idea what's going on. The British have massed up all their troops in this one province. Congratulations. I think I'll just be... I don't want to attack them, obviously. I rather prefer they take winter attrition. Which they are. Except for one. For some reasons, my geisha can't attack the enemy. Because they're stuck. No, not my army. My geishas are stuck. The enemy general is stuck within his own troops. So kind of this blobbing up helps. It's actually the most stupid idea I've ever seen in my life. But we're just gonna bombard them with cannons. And the British army on the island looks like it's about to get killed. I'm going to recruit a bunch of new ships in Harmina, because, well, why not? Get the cadet school, because we do need to produce new units. The British have their entire army sitting right there, and they don't really have an army in Sanda. So that means, or in Tamba, I think. No, the British have, well, token force in Tonga. Our army is not in a pretty good shape either, so we really can't do much. Get basic industry and get training camp. Cadet school, my bad. We'll have two armies to attack Tamba. We have our military advisor train their troops to get the replenishment up. Unfortunately, this is winter, so replenishment is quite bad. And we are going to end the turn. Now the Prussians are at war with the British, so that's good for us. Honestly, if I were the British right now, I'll be sending my entire armies to attack two of my armies. That is probably their only way to win. Because if they wait, they're gonna die. But thankfully for us, it's the AI. Peace treaty. The French want this much. I'm gonna accept. They don't want a trade agreement. Let me see if I can just 5 out. Nope. they are not willing to accept. 6,000. Nope, not willing. Reject off the bat. Because people should be asking me to peace out. People should be paying me to not be at war with them instead of asking me to pay stuff. Here's a Kanazawa army. Let me do something diplomatically after I clear all these bloody notices. Kanazawa are at Wakasaki. Omi. So, we're gonna ask the Kanazawa for request of peace. Unacceptable. Military axis of 20. Acceptable all of a sudden. Well, close to acceptable. 20. Request a trade agreement. That, they're not like, nope. Military axis 20. Payment, I'm gonna give you 30k. They're like, nope. How about... at this point, I could just throw money at them. 5k. 7,000. 7k. Deal is satisfactory. 3 for 5 turns. 4k for 10 turns. That is deal is satisfactory. Why am I doing this? Because it's better for me, I think, in the long run. Deal is satisfactory. We're gonna make the proposal. You get 2k per turn, which is not bad for your economy. For my economy, is a joke because I literally have so much other stuff I can do with 2k, and 2k is not a lot for me, by the way. I make, I don't know, break alliance with the United Kingdom. Payment 10k. We might come to, holy cow, how much money do you want? 20k? Deal satisfactory. Do you want to join our alliance? I can make them my ally. But as of right now, I'll just stick with the fact that we are, let's say, not so buddies with the British. At this point, the British have been robbed of their only ally, and their ally loves me at this point, so they're screwed. But in terms of the land war, we really have to get past this massive block of armies. We're just bombarding the heck out of them, which is good. There's another British army right here, so we're going to attack this. It's going to retreat, which is no surprise, and we can't really chase them. Although we do have this army somewhat cornered. Although that's not a lot of troops that I should attack, it's not a bad idea. We're going to attack the army outside Tampa. We're going to click the attack again. We're going to continue the siege. We're going to retreat, actually. We're going to take winter attrition, but if the enemy attacks me outside their castle, it's going to be a defense for me. And we're going to see what happens to this British army, since we have it surrounded. That does mean the army in Harmina is understaffed, so I'm going to move the entire army at Beeson to move. Honestly, if the British attack me, they will be attacking a fortified army. Thankfully, the British only have 4-stack armies per turn, so we should be able to do fine. We are gonna, if the British do attack, we might lose the entire 2 stacks in bingo, just because of the numbers the enemy have. I honestly don't stand a pretty good chance there. But I rather prefer to fight the British in a defensive position than let the British, you know, run around. I honestly think that Suo is a good place for making essentially troops, so we should be doing that. In this army is pretty much good, geared up, trained troops. And I think we can just send this army on the ships, and we can send them prepare to invade Busan. Cancel move. We're gonna wait for both armies to move together. But yes, still the biggest threat is that Harmina, which the British, if they attack, we're done for. Well, actually, no, we're not done for, but like, if they attack, it's not a win-win situation for the both of us, because we do have a pretty good fortress. The British literally have... They have to attack a fortress, so it's not going to be good for them. But eventually they're just going to slog it out, because they have to just way outright more troops. So, they're going to win. I might lose an army, but that entire British army is going to be 50% dead. What in the name are what in the world are they? What are they doing? They should be attacking, honestly. That's just gonna give me the opportunity to strike Asanda. I think they did this exact same thing during my Prussian campaign. They just sat there. At least in one army, just sat there. For those who haven't watched my Prussian campaign, please do watch that. It's kind of interesting. Well, no, of course it's interesting. All of my videos are interesting. Are they not? We have a lot of public word now. It's not winter. Now it's not winter. Since now it's not winter, we can essentially attack everywhere, all across the board. Well, first thing we have to do is attack Korea. We have been just resting our armies for the entire winter season, which is what armies are supposed to do. We declare war on the Joseon Kingdom. Good. Land the first army. Land the second army. The first army hasn't landed, so we're gonna click on it again. They're gonna land. And we have Frederick and our faction leader in Korea. Retreat. I don't want to auto-resolve the battle. We're gonna have the Korean fleet attack us, because I have no intention of attacking a Korean fleet. Because, well, just pretend they're not there, because our fleet can easily destroy them. We're gonna attack this army. The British are gonna run away. So we're gonna send the attack order again. This time they can't run, and we're just going to annihilate their entire army. We've lost only 8. They lost their entire army. Great. And most importantly, we have a general who leveled up. This is the general that defected to us, so that's good. Any general at this point really helps. Army right here needs to pull back to get, essentially, replenishment. The enemy army still, the army that, was there is still there. More troops to Harmina. Once again, we pound away. And let's go for Sonda. We stand a pretty good chance, but we're going to continue the siege. We're going to bring more reinforcements from Harmina. This is a big risk, because if the British go for Harmina, we're essentially done for. But that does mean that if the British go for Harmena, we're gonna be they're gonna be boxed up. We're gonna auto-resolve. The defending army is pretty good in terms of. Actually, no, never mind. It's not. My agents at this point can't even reach the British army. That's how ridiculous this blob is. I'm gonna send my military advisor to train troops. You get closer to the border, and you get off the ship and attack. Oh wait, no, you're still on the ship. You know what? We're just gonna... Can't really do recruitment in these provinces. There's a new ship that's coming out. I'm gonna send it to the fleet. And right here... We're just waiting for the British to cross. If the British cross, we just destroy them. Prussians are our allies, and they're at war with the British, I think. And the British... Oh, they brought up armies in Tampa. Oh, wait, what? Oh, some movement. We actually finally see some movement. They can either go for Sonda or for me, but standing in the middle of a massive blob of armies like that is pretty scary. That massive British blob of armies is... peace treaty. France is willing to give us... No, hell no. Get out. Don't be like the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom asked me for a trade agreement. You're asking me for peace. You should pay me for piecing out with you. Like, literally. Yes, bride. We're just gonna get more brides. Well, that sounds totally wrong, but we do want we do want to have some offspring. I do want to have some grandchildren. Is what I'm trying to say. This army is gonna move to Sonda, and we're gonna auto-resolve. We're gonna send this army away first. They actually stand and fight, which is good. We're gonna auto-resolve this. It's a sepoy infantry. And now we're gonna attack the province itself. I honestly have no idea why the balance of power looks like this. It should be more in favor towards us. But we've lost only 300, the enemy lost 3,000. Honestly, don't know what to do with this army. I do want to... No, I do have these two armies hiding in the forest. I do want to ambush a British army, in the sense that the British are going to be attacking Sonda. I hope they attack it. And when the British do attack Sonda, I have two armies instead of one army. But we do need to reinforce Harmena as quick as possible, because this is not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Get more troops, raise more troops, and this fleet right here attack. Killed 54 Coldstream guards, so that's pretty good. Distract. I have to distract a few armies. Distract this army. I don't want the entire British army coming towards us. Honestly, I'm aiming for the army with generals, but they're protecting it quite well, so we're just gonna distract. Our enemy army distracted, so that's good. Distract another army. Distract this army. Geisha increases in rank, that's good. Enemy army distracted. Both geishas should technically increase in rank. We're just gonna go down the tradition path of enchanting enemies. Geisha increases in rank. Good, very good. Yeah, down this path. One charm plus one charm when enchanting enemies. That's the best. Well, not the best, but the best that we have as of right now. The army at Sonda, repair this. And I can produce marines, but marines are not worth it. We are slowly replenishing. And this army is the exact same thing. Our agents. Let's see what they can do. I think we can finally move our armies to attack South Gaison. We're gonna let's auto-resolve this. Good thing is that we have Ferdinand attacking, which means hopefully he gets an upgrade. Yes, he does. Peacefully occupy Ferdinand. Let's see what he gets upgraded. Make him an aggressor and give him. This one is bad. This one is also bad, but I'm not going to take the -7 campaign movement range. So I'm just going to take this mastered. It's basically giving us no buffs. Like, it's all buffs for melee, but at least we don't have -7%. What do you call it? Campaign movement range. That's really bad. And I don't really want campaign movement range. I want more campaign movement range. But yes, we have a foothold in Korea. And now all we have to do is keep moving north. Hopefully before the Russians take some of it. I'm literally surprised that we are just invading Korea. Like, this Korean campaign has been planned for, like, what, episodes ago. And yet we have just landed in Korea. It's kind of sad. Especially considering the fact that my faction leader is essentially in Korea. I'm going to recruit even more troops and send them to Harmina, because the British are definitely going to be attacking Harmina. At least I think. The British are either going to be attacking Tamba, or Sanda or Harmina, and those two provinces because they're adjacent to them. And I'm really afraid of Harmina. I'm not really afraid of Sanda, although I am afraid that the British army is going to be knocking on our doorstep. But we're going to see what happens to the British army, the British Blob. Prussia is sending a ship around. Let's see what they do. Oh my god, they sent another army. Yeah, the British are attacking Harmina. I honestly hope that they don't send their entire army barreling towards us. Because the defenders of Harmina cannot deal with the entire British army. Assassination attempted. Whoa, that's interesting. Alright. Assassinate this British assassin, because I do not want him to. Assassination failed. No surprise. Assassinate again, we have to kill this guy. I do not want him to kill my enemy wounded, yes. Alright, I do not want him to kill my son, Jerome, here. He's dead. Jerome is slowly building up, so that's interesting. More troops are going to be moved to Harmina. Like, I'm going to rush every unit that I have to Harmina. We're going to recruit even more troops at this point. This army is pretty scary. Although I'm not going to move any army. I'm going to attack Kamba. It is 100% auto-resolvable, but we are gonna continue the siege for now. Up north. The plan is to move one army, split the two armies, and Agent get off the ship. Actually, no, we have to take care of this Korean fleet. Now get this dude in the port, get the dude off the ship, and we're gonna move. That is honestly a large Korean army. But there's a larger British army right here. Everything at this point is set up for a climactic battle. As of right now, because I do have the railroads, I'm just gonna increase troop production all across the board. I do have fleets, so I'm gonna move them east. Have more ships coming out of port, so that's good. I think I'm gonna send more ships to Korea. Yeah, that is because Russia is a big threat now. And well, Korea's not so much of a threat because even if one ship can take out their entire navy essentially, because Korea doesn't have any modern ships, and Russia is a big threat. So most of those ships are going to be used against Russia. I think I do have to naval blockade essentially all of the Russian ports, so that's going to get interesting. We're going to sabotage the enemy army. Chance of success is 48. Honestly, let's not do that, because actually, no, let's do that. Assassin executed. What the? Yeah, we shouldn't have done that. We shouldn't have done that. We do have to recruit another... Oh dear god. Assassin, let's go. This one is going to be sent to Harmina. Off the bat. This British army is right here is a joke, so I'm not gonna really focus on that. But that is a lot of American ships and that's getting attacked. But let's see what the geishas can do. Distract the enemy army off the bat. We really need that distraction. Distract. Oh, failed. Oh, great. 40%. I upgraded you, so you should be good. And it failed. Oh, wow. That went really well. And in Korea, I guess we kind of do have to wait. Technically I can take out the Korean fleet, but I think that's gonna be done next turn. So have a great day, guys, and next turn we take out the Korean fleet. Now before you leave, I would like to thank you very much for watching this video. I would be honored if you could like and subscribe to the channel. Remember, more videos are coming out, so it is a good idea to click on that notification button. Anyways, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.